Alright, we're going to go step by step here. First one we're going to look at in our polygonal modeling tools is the Extrude tool. Let's go back to our Maya. Now, the Extrude tool is quite good. We use it a lot. If you know Extrude, it'll be fine. Alright, so what we're going to do is Extrude normally happens on a face. So I'll go to the face mode. So I'm going to select a ring of polygons here. Select one. I can hold Ctrl Shift and keep on clicking to get that ring. Not sure if I've showed you this, but you can select faster rather than do that. I'll show you. Select one face, Ctrl Shift, double click, you get a ring very quickly. Alright, so you have those faces selected. Now the Extrude tool is located somewhere up here. It's under the edit mesh. You'll see there's this one called Extrude. The shortcut is Ctrl E. So if you see me doing it, sometimes I don't go to edit mesh and extrude. I'll just hit Ctrl E on my keyboard and it will extrude. In this case, it's the first time. I'm going to click here, so it's going to extrude. Right, got to pause for a bit here. What happens actually is those faces that you saw earlier gets duplicated in the same spot. So what we have now are faces in the same spot that's been duplicated and hasn't been moved. You'll see once you extrude faces, this manipulator will look something like this. It looks a bit different from what you normally see. This is basically the transform manipulator that comes right after extrude. Normally with extrude you can pull it out, you can scale and so on. Right now it is set to move. How do I know? Because you see squares here. Those squares indicate we're in the move tool. So I can pretty much simply pull that out and that will move our faces out. So you see that those were the faces we selected earlier, got duplicated in the same spot. If you pull it out, you get it to be raised like what you see here. If you're happy with this, press Q. And there you have it. And extruded a bunch of surfaces there. Right, in the interest of time and not making the videos too long, and it is a bit laggy if I record too long, so I'm gonna record in less than 10 minutes for each video, hopefully. Alright, we can go back to object mode, so I'm gonna right mouse button, go back to object mode, press 3, and you see that's how it looks like now. It's a bit different from what we have earlier, but we have a raised surface. Although we have a problem here because a normal vase wouldn't be looking something like that. I mean, it is nice and smooth, that's good, but if you have it rounded like this, there's a chance that it might topple on the ground. So some parts need to be a bit edgier, need to be a bit more angular so that it's stable right down at the bottom there. So we're going to learn the next tool later. In the next video, I'm going to teach you all about the insert edge loop tool and the bevel tool. See you then.